Hey everyone, it's Coach Mike and I'm back with a new video, and it's been a few days now and I've had a chance to kind of gather my thoughts on the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. And first of all, I gotta start off with I was absolutely heartbroken after that fight. I watched the countdown show on Netflix and he's looking great. He's not quite moving like he was 30 years ago, of course. I mean, Mike Tyson is 58 years old, but he's moving side to side. He's slipping. He's using the shuffle steps. He's looking really good. He's looking good on his sparring sessions. And it was just so sad to see. Like, the first thing I noticed, so first of all, he's walking out to the ring. He has his downcast look to his face. He trips and he just looked really just kind of sad and down. And he looked every bit of 58. Like I said, he did look good in the videos, but when he walked out to the ring, I don't know about you guys, that was when I first thought. I was like, oh, he really looks his age. And then the first thing I noticed, which I do think he did probably win the first two rounds, but his legs were just not there. We did not see the shuffle steps, the side steps. We didn't see his signature move, the right hook to the body, come upstairs with the right uppercut. We didn't see any of that. And speaking of which, there was actually a moment where it looked like he could have hit him with the right hook, but he pulled the hook. So, and same thing, he looked like he threw a jab and he pulled the jab. So a lot of people think this fight was kind of staged. And honestly, looking at that video, it's kind of hard not to think so. Obviously, Tyson got a nice payday out of it. He got 20 million. That's just what we know of. I'm sure there's some extra money under the table there. But oh my gosh, it was just so sad to see him go down like that, because you would just think about how he used to be in his prime. You see all the videos of him shadow boxing. He's just ripping body shots and going to the head on his sparring partners. And like, I was just praying and hoping, especially towards the later rounds, in round 7, maybe 8, I was like, please just do a shuffle step and hit him with the uppercut, please. And unfortunately, we just didn't see that. And I do have to give Jake Paul some respect, because he could have really hurt Tyson, and it looked like he showed some class and chose not to. I think that was a really smart move, because let's be real here. If he would have knocked out Mike Tyson, he would have been public enemy #1 in the US. So I think that was really good. One thing that really upset me the most was his brother Logan Paul. When Tyson was being respectful, he was saying, hey, I do want to fight again. Maybe fight Logan. And then just a smug look on his face. And it's like, Tyson, I'll F you up, Mike. And it was just so disrespectful. And I'm really good the ring announcer kind of cut that short. Like, he realized what he was trying to do, and he was like, okay, let's go back to Mike. So I don't know about you guys, but I just wanted to step to that screen and just just give his brother a punch in the face for that. That was just so disrespectful. But it was just really hard to watch, and just his legs, that like just broke my heart, seeing his legs. And there was a couple moments you'll notice where he looked like he tried to bounce, he tried to move, but then I don't know if his knee was just hurting or he just couldn't do it. And Roy Jones Jr. kept going on about, oh, his mouthpiece doesn't fit, his mouthpiece coming out. It's like, no, actually, if you look at some of his other fights, especially the one against Kevin McBride, that was about 20 years ago, same thing, he would bite his glove. And usually Mike Tyson would do that when he knows he's not winning the fight or he doesn't want to be there. And I noticed around round 6, if you notice, like, he just had this look on his face, like he was just sad, he looked depressed. It looked like he was thinking about what he used to be and how he's basically just doing this for the money. And it was so heartbreaking to see that fight. And I went around the last like 2 to 3 days. It's kind of really sad. And I have one of my students. I've been training boxing for about a year now. He says his favorite fighter of all time is Mike Tyson. And we were talking about it before the fight. And he's like, oh gosh, I am so excited for this. Mike Tyson is my favorite fighter, and I'm so happy I finally get a chance to see him fight live, and it's not just highlights. And I was like, yeah, man, me too. Tyson's one of my favorites. I used to always watch his fights before my personal fights. I even bought a pair of black tight trunks because I wanted to look like Tyson, with the black shorts, low cut socks or no socks, and just the black shoes. So I tried to emulate that when I would walk out, and just thinking about how my young student was so excited to see this fight, and then what he saw, it wasn't even like a tenth of what Tyson could do. And I saw him, he talked about it, he said he was sad, he went to work all sad, and I'm sad. It was just really, really hard to watch. So what do you guys think? Obviously, a lot of videos have been coming out showing some clips and some highlights of moments where Tyson could have hit him. And there's another clip of him where he's about to throw a jab and he kind of pulls it. And just again, his legs, he looked like he couldn't just really move well. And he just had this sad, downcast look on his face. He kept biting, his nervous tick. When he kept biting the glove. It was really hard to watch. Obviously, Tyson got a good payday, so his family's going to be okay. He can take care of his kids. But yeah, so what are you guys' thoughts? And who do you think Jake Paul should fight next? Obviously, he needs to fight like a real boxer, because the one time he actually did fight a real boxer, he lost. And how do you think he would do against Canelo? Because I believe Canelo fights at, correct me if I'm wrong, you can comment below. I believe he fights around 160, right? So he's several weight classes under him. But I would definitely watch that fight, because obviously people are tuning in to see Jake Paul lose. I hate to say it, but myself included, but he just keeps swindling us. He keeps getting us to tune in. I got to give him some props, because he's really good at it. Like he rolls us into it because we want to see him get laid out flat, and most of the time he doesn't, and he just collects his money and laughs his way to the bank. So just let me know what you guys think. What do you think of Tyson's performance? What do you think of his face? Did you see the sadness during the rounds in the middle of the fight, like rounds 5, 6, and 7? What do you think of his legs? How do you think he looked when he first walked out to the ring and he even tripped? So go ahead and just comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the fight. Do you think it was scripted? Okay, that's all I got for this video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe if you like this kind of content, and feel free to leave a comment below over some of the things you want to see next. So I appreciate you guys. I just hit 1,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for subscribing, and hope you like this content. All right, see you guys in the next one.